If you're using GetSafe, Feather or Friday insurance, then this video is for you. And hold on till the end of this video because I have a small surprise for the people who have these insurances. Today I'm going to share why I switched from GetSafe and why I don't recommend it anymore. But one more thing, if you're happy with it, that's great, keep using it. But let me tell you my experience so you can decide for yourself. Let me get straight to the point. In one of my recent videos, I talked about cost-benefit analysis of having legal insurance in Germany. Over 3 years, I paid approximately 900 euros for my legal insurance. When I recently used it to sue my employer, the lawyer's fees were around 3,000 euros. After deducting the 900 euros that I had paid for the insurances and 150 euros deductible, I still ended up with the surplus of 1,850 euros. I would recommend watching that video of mine for the better understanding. But now let's talk about GetSafe and how it compares. With GetSafe, they start with the 300 euros deductible, which decreases by 100 euros every year until it reaches 100 euros. Sounds good, but here's the catch. If you use insurance after 3 years or 4 years, your deductible resets to 500 euros the following year, and the cycles of this 100 euros deductible that every year it begins again. This constant fluctuation adds unpredictability. Every time I thought about using GetSafe, I found myself double-checking the deductibles, which was a bit frustrating for me. Here's an interesting fact about GetSafe, Feather and Friday. They don't actually provide the insurances themselves. They act as a middleman selling policies that are owned and managed by Roland Versicherung, a company that specializes in legal insurances. One more thing which GetSafe markets heavily, that they provide English support and English legal insurance. It might sound appealing, but it's worth nothing because mostly lawyers in Germany, they speak good English and they can give you a good consultation already in English. So you can easily find someone in English or maybe in your language or your cultural background. One more thing, usually in Germany, the contracts are only legally binding in German. So any mistake in English translation are dismissed in favor of the original German version. So essentially what GetSafe advertises as a feature is something you can already access for free, making it more like a marketing tactic than a unique advantage. So when we talk about legal insurances, we talk also about the waiting periods. If you are worried about layoffs, let's say, for example, a common concern right now is that due to the economic situation in Germany, you might lose your job. GetSafe gives 6 months waiting period for job-related issues, which could be a deal breaker for you. If let's say if you're suspecting that your job might be at risk in next 3 months, then you might want to go for the insurances which gives you shorter waiting periods, not the one who are giving you 6 months waiting period on professional legal insurance. So you guys asked that which insurance I am using right now. Let me give you my perspective. I prefer not to name the specific provider because my preferences might change over time. Instead, I recommend working with an insurance broker who can guide you based on your unique needs. Think of it like choosing chocolate, let's say. I won't recommend a single brand because everyone's taste buds are different. Instead, I point you to the best chocolate shop in town where experts can help you to find best match for you. So some of my viewers from like some of my subscribers, let's say, they have tried to contact New Direct, the broker that I recommend, but they were very hesitant to share details like their address, marital status, or job situation. Well, I get it. Trusting someone with the personal information can be overwhelming. However, brokers need these details to give you the accurate advice. If you're skeptical about my recommendation, that's okay. That's totally fine. Find a consultant you trust, but remember, transparency is the key for effective guidance. Now, here's the surprise which I promised in the beginning of the video. Let's talk about the money. Using the Simpler app, I discovered the base package from Roland Reschurz with nearly identical conditions to GetSafe, like a 300 euro deductible that decreases annually and a 6 months waiting period for the job-related issues. The Roland package cost only 23.81 euros, including everything which GetSafe is offering, and GetSafe giving me the same package for 35.43 euros. So now that means that if I directly have a contract with Roland Reschurz, that means I am saving 120 euros extra per year. This comparison really opened my eyes and pushed me to dig deeper into other options, and it might be a pointer for you to reconsider your choices. But one more thing I wanted to say, if you're satisfied with GetSafe, great, but make sure you understand the terms and conditions of your choice. The same applies to liability insurance. Let me share an example. I once used my liability insurance for a small air fryer. I also made a video on it. I pay more than 100 euros per year for my coverage, and it worked as expected. But on the other hand, I heard about someone who is paying like 4 to 6 euros per month. When they filed a claim, the insurance company covered the cost, but then immediately canceled their contract. The worst part is that now no other insurance company was willing to take them afterwards. This shows that cheaper insurance isn't always better, because the whole point of having insurance is that it should actually cover you when you need it. I wanted to give a small advice to the people who are using GetSafe, Feather, or Friday users, or maybe some other insurance. I've written a detailed guide on using a simpler app. It's similar to Check24, but they have much better packages and cheaper prices than Check24 or Verivox or other platforms. So if you wanted to save money, or if you just wanted to try, then go to the link below, go to the website, and then go through the guide, and maybe you'll find a better option. But I wanted to say, at the end, the decision is yours. Do your research and choose what suits you the best. If you decide to contact NeoDirect or any other broker, be respectful and be transparent. That's the only way they can truly help. And at the end, thanks for watching the video. Please share this video with anyone who's using GetSafe, Feather, Friday, or similar services. Until next time, ciao ciao.